going to be very long because I spent so long trying to get my webcam to work and it doesn't work. So I'm filming on my phone, which is the worst thing ever because I really don't like my stand like that's on my ring light because it has a tendency to move whilst I'm filming. So sadly, I'm back on my phone. And also I keep getting a notification as I'm talking saying you need to rotate your phone. So I don't know what on earth this is going to turn out like, but I'm just going to keep trying to maybe make sure it's okay. I don't know. Let me try again. Okay, so I'm going to start with just talking about all the paintings that I've been working on. So the first one is this one, which is this mermaid painting. And I actually have this on my Instagram, funnily enough. And this I've been working on for probably over a week. And it took quite a long time to dry. I'm going to actually talk about all the paints that I've used at the end as well. So if you're interested, because I always find like learning about materials really fascinating. And this is all about this mermaid who met this talking fish and she was in the sea. And she was kind of, I suppose, lonely in a way because she's all by herself. And she meets this fish and it tells her all these amazing tales about its life and its fascinating, yeah, fascinating life. It's kind of cool. So I do hope you like this painting. And all of these paintings will be in my Etsy store, GemmaRamjiArt, and hopefully I will be able to make some prints and things on my other store, which is GemmaRamji Treasures. So I hope that is, yeah, makes sense. And so that's that one. This one is nearly dry, but it's not actually varnished. And the rest of these are all varnished. So the next one is this one, which is a girl who is racing on this massive wave and all these like dancing fish are around. And yeah, I really enjoy painting this. This was a little bit more tricky. I use basically two different types of board. So one is the ampersand primed smooth, which is this one, and the other one is the ampersand gesso board. Gesso board is super famous, like pretty much everyone who does fantasy art has used it at some point. And they're both really great because you get really fine detail with them. So yeah, so this one was really interesting. I'm going to talk about the paints that I used for this one as well in a minute. And that one took quite a long time. That was about maybe 2 weeks, I think. I've got such a squeaky chair, I just can't. I tried to talk over it, but it's actually impossible on the live stream. It's impossible to talk over. Okay, so the next one is this one, which is like this girl traveling down a river, and this river is really wild and like there's loads of crashing waves and loads of mushrooms, like in this mushroomy forest. And she's kind of heading down into this like really deep dark cave, and I wanted to make it look really mysterious, you know. And I think I kind of captured the mystery. I was going to paint some butterflies here because that's kind of like my standard thing these days, to add some butterflies in at some point, but I felt like it looked really cool without them. I don't know, I was kind of like, I didn't actually paint them. So for me this is quite a unique painting because it doesn't have butterflies in it. But yeah, so I do hope you like this one. And this one took so many layers. Out of all the paintings that I've painted that I'm going to show you, this probably took the longest time. So yeah, I do really hope that you guys like it. And the next one is of this dragon, a fearsome dragon. So this is like a dragon in the kind of in more caves as well. So I was kind of digging the cave theme. And I don't think that it looks as fearsome as it started out. So basically I had this really fearsome kind of golden dragon to start with, but then I kept layering the colours and I was kind of thinking, what type of colours would this dragon have? And at one point it was kind of like an olive green, so it almost like blended into the tree here. And I felt like, oh, that's kind of like, it doesn't look actually that good because it's like blending away, if that makes sense. But then I like continued to build up the layers and it kind of became more luminous almost. So yes, this is a kind of luminous green dragon. And then the next one is, no, I don't think I have it here. Well, this is what you call really prepared, really well prepared for the live stream. I don't actually have the other one. I have two other ones which are basically underpaintings, and one is of a cat on a roof. And I actually was painting a cat on a roof for a while, And thank you so much for the nice comments, by the way. Rayush Kumar, thank you for the compliment. That's so sweet. And hello to oh, I can't read your writing. I mean, I can't read your writing. I can't read the writing. But thank you so much. And thank you to Lorraine. I think that is. I really hope that if I've got your name wrong, it's just I can't read because it's kind of like upside down. The whole thing is just so stupid with this like live thing. But I'm going to get it sorted. And as soon as I do, hopefully I'll have more. Hopefully I'll sound more normal. And yes, so oh, thank you so much, and thank you, and it's so nice to see you. Hi. And yes, so okay, so next I'm going to talk about my materials for each painting. So oh, hello to Sun Wukong. Hi. Hello. Thank you for joining me. So I'm just talking about all my oil paintings, and just quick recap, I've sort of spoken about 4 of them so far, and now I'm going to talk about all the materials that I've been using. Hello to, I can't read it, I think it's an yeah. Hi. Hello. And oh, thank you for the subscription, that's so sweet, thank you so much. And I will sub back actually, because I think I know how to do it now. For a while I wasn't even sure how to do it because my subscription page just completely disappeared. YouTube's always updating and sometimes it's so confusing. I don't even know how to use YouTube, and I've been on here for like years. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the materials I'm using for each painting. So I really hope to get my hands like covered in paint, but this one I actually switched from the norm, which is and so, oh, thank you so much. I love you too. That's so sweet. I actually switched from the norm, which is Rembrandt, and like I kind of like started with Rembrandt oils, and then I switched and started to use Wallace Seymour and Michael Harding, and then I went back to using the Rembrandt because I just wanted to see how that would look in the painting. So this is the paint that I was using. This is Rembrandt oils, and I do really like it. I think it's an amazing paint, and it flows really beautifully. It's actually a safflower oil combination, so it has like a binder. So the binder is linseed, I think, and safflower oil, depending on the paint. So I think that the earth colours have the binder of linseed oil, and the brighter colours, the lighter colours, have the binder of safflower oil. So yeah, it's an amazing paint. I feel like out of all the artist grade paints in the UK, it's probably the most affordable. So I highly recommend it. And yeah, and it's just such a cool paint. So that's a really good one to try if you are interested in a paint that flows really well, because it is really, I'm not going to say liquidy, but it definitely has a proper flow, as opposed to some of the stiffer paints like Old Holland and Gamblin, etc. And so then the next one is, I'm going to talk about, I think, this one, because I used Chardin, which is their fine oil. Hold on, if I can see if I can find it here. So I basically had this set where I basically used the Chardin fine oil that I bought from Great Art, and it's such a great store because it actually sells lots and lots of different niche art products. And this was a paint that you could only get in France for ages, but now it's actually available in the UK, which is really cool. I think Jackson's also stocks it rather, but Jackson's have quite a limited colour range, whereas I think Great Art has the bigger colour range, if that makes sense. So this is a fine oil. This is a cheaper oil, and slightly cheaper. It's still not that cheap, you know, with oil paints it's always expensive. And then the extra fine is the very expensive line. And so yes, I used the fine oil for this one, and I built up tons of layers. I found it an incredible paint. I really like it. So if you are interested in a paint that contains poppy seed oil, which is what this one does, I just hit myself in the face with this. See, if I was making a proper video, I would have edited that bit out, but I can't edit it out. So there we are. So yeah, so that one it's a really good one, and I think it's got really nice colour range as well, like their extra fine line. And then I'm going to talk about the next painting. promised myself that my hair would look half decent in this, but sadly it's not the case. It never is. Okay, so the next one is this painting, and for this one I used a combination of Wallace Seymour. Okay, let's do this. It's quite funny. People who join the live stream probably see a painting in front of my face. I use Wallace Seymour, which is such an amazing paint. I'm such a fan of this brand because they have such beautiful colours. I love the names of their colours. This one is called Royal Blue Light, but they also have like Azure Blue, and I think they have a colour called Mermaid Egg. I mean, how cool is that? And then we have obviously Michael Harding, because it's just an incredible paint, so beautifully finely milled, and also once again flows really well. And so these ones, they flow really, really well, and I like that in paint. You know, I'm not really a fan of the more stiffer paint. And then we finally have the Gamblin 1980. So this is the one that I really like for trees, I would say. So this colour is transparent red oxide, but you can get, obviously in Gamblin you can get a huge colour range, but I really like the fact that their 1980 range actually flows once again really beautifully, and it's not as stiff as their other line, if that makes sense. So yeah, I do really like it. I like their artist grade line, but I feel like I actually slightly prefer this one, which is mad because the artist grade line, it is super pigmented. So yeah, I feel like you can't really go wrong with either one. So yeah, so that is it for the video. It's only been 12 minutes. I want to make it longer, but yes, you probably are the only person here now. I mean, there is someone else. It's kind of funny because at the moment, sometimes people will join the live stream and then they'll leave and then they'll come back, and I kind of think like, oh no, like did I say something wrong? Like suddenly people leave, but then it's probably just because people, like, it's just one of those things with a live stream. Like sometimes it comes up on the recommended, and sometimes it just disappears. So yeah, so I do hope you enjoyed this video. I can't wait to make another one. Although if I watch this back and think it's a disaster, maybe I won't. But I'll definitely try to schedule it a bit earlier because it's very late and I'm probably talking rubbish. That would be as usual. So yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much to absolutely everyone who said hello, and I will see you soon. Take care, guys.